throne of the princess.
Her Royal Highness is organizing cups of hot chocolate for the refugees, Your Majesty. Apparently, cocoa is a national beverage on Isle of Pippi, and Her Majesty thought the cup of hot chocolate might comfort them.
It would take more than a cup of cocoa to comfort me at the moment, Chamberlain. I think it's very high-handed of you to evacuate us like this. I don't wish to be evacuated. I wish to stay here with my own people, in my own palace.
The Constitution of the Graceful Island, Your Majesty, plainly states that the royal family, along with such members of the court as may be necessary, should, in times of crisis, be evacuated to some state of safety. It does in fact state in the Royal Book of Records that the last time the court was evacuated was in
1386, Lord Chamberlain?
Was it 1386 during a
Dragon Scare?
Was it 1386 during a dragon scare? At that time, unconscious the fourth was evacuated with 25 daughters.
26!
26 daughters.
And 18 goats.
Yeah. At that time, the court was evacuated to Pippi Island. But it would appear impossible to send Your Majesties there after present, with the wisdom in charge and the Duke himself as director.
I don't know that I should feel just as happy there as I shall in the Isle of God.
For once, Amnesia, I quite agree with you. I don't want to go to the Isle of Dot one bit. I've never met the babe. We don't even exchange cards at Christmas. And I've heard rumors that when it boils down to it, she is nothing more nor less than a witch.
I thought everyone about our show for the show. Hey, Plum, will you turn around, please? It's really hot chocolate. The Dippies are finding it very tasty. Some of them are already having a nice little squeeze. Are we ready then? I'm terribly keen to go into Isle of Dock. Aren't you, Daddy?
No.
Well, aren't you, Mommy dears?
No.
I'm terribly keen. What are we waiting for?
I don't know, Poppy. What are we waiting for, Chamberlain?
I forget for the moment, Your Majesty. Page 3.
Yes, Lord Chamberlain?
Just refresh my memory. What are we waiting for?
The crown jewels, Lord Chamberlain. They're bringing up the crown.
Exactly. As I was saying, Your Majesty, they're bringing up the crown jewels in the strong room.
It seems to me utterly ridiculous to be bringing the whole of the crown jewels on a little trip like this. We shall be back in no time at all.
Dr. Walter Board, Your Majesty, has calculated that the lots of the combined weights of Your Majesties, Her Royal Highness, the Royal Staff, the Crown Jewels, the Colonel Chief of the Army, and the Admiral of the Fleet comes with a great loss to the sinking of the island.
How awfully clever of Dr. Baltimore. I say, who are the Colonel in Chief and the Admiral of the Fleet?
That's a very good question, Poppy. I was not aware we were to have company on this journey, Chamberlain.
Well, a royal evacuation could not possibly take place unless accompanied by a colonel and the Admiral of the Fleet. Why, in 1380,
Yes, but who are they? I've never heard of them before.
never heard of them, Your Majesty?
No.
Oh, dear. I do suppose it is just possible that maybe Your Majesty forgot to appoint them at the beginning of Your Majesty's reign.
Does this mean if we haven't got them, we can't go?
I'm afraid it does.
Good.
But we're packed, Amnesia.
Then we'll unpack.
Oh, Daddy!
Are Your Majesties ready to embark? The island's becoming very unstable. Not about 6 horses since the last boat landed at Pippi Island.
Very good of you, Dr. Lord, to take such an interest. But it appears that the royal evacuation cannot proceed because we don't appear to have a Colonel-in-Chief of the Army, nor do we have an Admiral of the Fleet. His Majesty was about to give the order to unpack the bags when you came in.
Don't do that, Your Majesty. No, don't do that. You must lose your weight as soon as possible, or else there's absolutely no doubt that the island will sink. It's absolutely necessary that these 2 persons are evacuated with the royal party.
It's vital. According to the Royal Constitution and the paragraph relating to the evacuation of unconscious
For goodness sakes, Chamberlain, don't go through all of that again.
Very well, Your Majesty. I was simply pointing out to the civil service gentlemen that a royal evacuation couldn't take place without the Colonel or the Admiral of the Fleet.
Then His Majesty must pay a couple straight away.
It's all very well and good you saying that, but who is there to create? The palace runs with a very small staff. my stocking. It's a good job you didn't pick up the orbs as well.
Who are these?
Hammer and tongs, Your Majesty. Palace handyman.
They'll do. And Misha, create them. If we've got to go, we might as well get on with it. Puppy, let your sword is safe. Pull yourself together, Misha. Come on now. Huh? From seasickness.
Oh, I get a little bit queasy when things interfere with my wind.
In that case, she'd better be Colonel-in-Chief of the Army. Get on with it, Amnesia.
I can't get on with it. I don't know what to say. I've never done one of these
coming step to the center. And I will set this. So could I have the royal family please step in front of the vase? Just slide over it on that page right there. And Sean, now you gotta stay a little bit further this way. That's right, and that's right. Don't crowd him out. Rick, get in there where you normally stand. Now, could I have this first group come forward? Who takes the first bow? 4 guys, downstage. Come center. Now, everybody listen. So you got the information. All you do is you go center, and then you take 1 step to the left. Everybody 1 step to the left. Thank you. Now, we have, and then the next group comes. They go in that place. You guys go to the back of the line, or go to wherever you're supposed to line up. Is that right? Okay? Except that you guys can't line up where King and Queen are. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there. They're going to move to the center. Ready, set, hold it. Thank you. Go.